So this is from the SAT practice exams. I'd be very careful going through and saying like, well, it looks like it's about 45 degrees, so 41 is close. It may or may not be 41. I don't know. So let's go ahead and let's get into this. Hi, I'm Sarah. I've been a STEM teacher for over 20 years, and I'm here to make math and science engaging and fun and not so scary for everyone involved. If you need tutoring, one-on-one tutoring, click the link and do this stuff. In the figure, lines M and N are parallel. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mark those as being parallel. So when you know that those two lines are parallel, I'm going to just zoom in on this. You know a lot of other information. I know that this angle and this angle are congruent because they are what we call corresponding angles. So they're both kind of in the lower right of that kind of arrangement. We also know X is going to equal Y. And the reason for that is because those are vertical angles. They're right across from each other. This angle here and this angle here. Okay, now I'm marking these just to show you which angles I'm talking about. So Y and Z. Now these are not congruent angles, but they are going to add up to 180 because they're what we call consecutive interior angles. So Y plus Z is going to equal 180 degrees. So by saying that those lines are parallel, that opens up all of these different relationships. So using these two relationships, we can start to figure it out. So looking at this, in the figure, lines M and N are parallel. If X equals 6K plus 13 and Y equals 8K minus 29, what is the value of Z? Okay, so we've got our relationships here, right? Which the first one that we know is that X equals Y. So if X equals Y, because they're vertical angles, I can go ahead and I can say that 6K plus 13 equals 8K minus 29. Okay, now what it's asking me for is it's not asking me for the value of K, but in order to figure out what the value of Z is, I need to know what K is. All right, so I'm gonna add 29 minus 6K minus 6K. So I used my geometry to get this set up. Now I'm just going to use algebra to solve it and get out my numworks calculator, which is awesome. So 13 plus 29, that's 42. So 42 equals 2K. So then K equals 21. Now, look at what answer B is, right? If you didn't fully read the question, you might pick B and move on. It's not, because it asks you for the value of Z. Y plus Z equals 180. Now, what does Y equal? Well, Y is 8K minus 29. So I'm going to do, so we've got 8 times 21 minus 29. So that means that Y is 139 degrees. 139 plus Z equals 180. So Z equals 41. That's mathed up.